In this particular moment, you may possibly be feeling stuck. You may possibly also have been hopping around from YouTube reader to YouTube reader, looking for some sort of clarity, looking for your message, looking for something that will suit you. You haven't been getting answers. Okay. It's actually only probably even confused you more. If the fact that a tarot reader mentions romance or love and it turns you off or it gives you an ugly or adverse type of reaction, you might want to actually seek some different type of consult, because if the idea of romance and love bothers you, that means that you possibly still do need to heal, and there's something that you probably need to get a little more personal about and go within. Okay, so I do have a solution for that, and I'll get to that in a minute. But this is, very serious, because this is one of those moments where we need to consider our spiritual health, and sometimes our spiritual health is pulling away from these general messages and getting something more personal, something more direct, because maybe that's what your spirit team, your guides, or even the divine is showing you at this time. Use another medium, use another resource, get more intentional, get more targeted. If you go to the description box, you can see our sponsor, Psychic Source, to help you with those personal readings. If you use my unique code JMarian, you can get up to 40 minutes for $19.80. If you are not satisfied with your insight, you can also get your money back without an issue or problem. Those details are down in the description box. And now on to your reading. Hey you guys, and welcome to the Lofi-Network, Pisces Soul Tribe. I want to get into some general messages for you. And of course, anything you need from me can be found down below in the description box. Divine, what is the overall energies concerning Pisces at this time and at this moment? Okay, so we have rejoice and celebration, the number 3. Okay, so given that 3 of cups type of vibe, we have 13 transformation at the bottom of the deck. So there's definitely a definitive difference between you and other people. I feel at this moment people could be giving you praise for possibly accomplishing something that you said you would do. I feel like this particular energy are people who find you in good favor, people who do miss you, but know maybe that you do have many different things going on and that your focus at this moment is very intentional. I feel like you could be reconnecting with loved ones that you really truly do value and respect. So reconciliation, as far as bonds with those you vibe with, could be very significant at this moment with rejoice and celebration. I feel like in this particular moment there are going to be people that you are going to need, and I feel like these are going to be very good resources available to you here as well. Divine, what else is here? Okay. So we have fertility. So the Empress energy coming out here as another 3. So 33 could be significant. This with transformation coming out at the bottom of the deck, this could definitely be a transformative year for you here as well. Significance here with Christ consciousness as well. Jesus Christ was 33 when he began on his journey here as well. Okay, so I do feel like for you, birth with fertility here as well, rebirth is going to be very significant for you here as well. Evolution, you're different, as I said, from a lot of people that you used to be around, but something that you're getting ready to birth, maybe even manifest, is going to be in alignment with what you said you're going to do. But I also feel in turn this is going to silence those who spoke adversely against you. That energy has been very strong because recognition and reward is very significant in the energy as well. Is also karmic balance. Okay, so Divine, what else is here? Okay, so we have intuition here as well. So number 2, so 3-2 could be significant. 32, so we have 33 and 32 here as well. Okay, so intuition for you is going to be very significant in this moment. I feel like there's something that you need to listen within, just like I was talking about over in the channeled message at the beginning of this reading. Like, I feel like your intuition is trying to tell you something, and there's something that you need to seek within. This definitely feels like this is some type of spiritual awareness, spiritual strength, occult knowledge here as well. Divine, last one for me here with the overall energy that you need us to know about here. Okay, so we have sacrifice coming in here, giving that hangman type of energy. So something that you voluntarily did, I feel like is going to pay off for you here as well. I feel like you are going to be the living example of something being done. We have three major arcanas. We have the Empress, we have the High Priestess, and we also have the Hangman here. So I do feel like there's something different, like the perspective that people used to have about you, possibly even concerning your spiritual nature, is also getting ready to change here as well. Death was 13. We have the Hangman here being 12. So there's find significance of things being in order for you, things going in place for you. Alignment for you is going to be very significant within this particular season. I feel like this is going to involve you. This is a solo journey. Divine, clarify this rejoice and celebration for me, please. Okay, so we have discontent and boredom. So 34. So we had 32, 33, and 34. So discontent and boredom. I feel like people are off on the sidelines waiting for you to return. Okay, waiting for you to return, letting them know that you've accomplished what you've accomplished. Something feels like a surprise concerning this type of energy. Divine, can I have one more for this? Okay, so we have firm foundation, 44. Yeah, I feel like you're about to come back to people with a solidified start. This is definitely giving me those vibes of like the Four of Wands type of energy. Things being accomplished, things being done. People are waiting for you to return to them, letting them know that you've done something. Because I don't feel like you're discussing the journey to what you're manifesting, but I do feel like it's going to be, hey, I'm done, this is what it is. So 33, 44 could be significant here as well. So movement, choices, and decisions. Yeah, they're waiting on your movement, waiting to possibly discuss those things here as well. Divine, can you clarify fertility for me? Okay, clarifying the Empress, we have the Emperor. Okay, so 34. Before we said it, it's very significant once again. So 34, 34. Yeah, I feel like you're about to manifest something, and that's very obvious here, especially with the Emperor coming here as well. This authority. I feel like you're really truly stepping into your power. Your solar plexus chakra could be significant, you know. So once again, intuition is going to be very significant. Your awareness, okay. Divine, tell me about this Emperor and the Empress here. Okay, and I said awareness. So your awareness is going to be very significant. I feel like there is just like a total connection. We have with the intuition here, we have 1, 2, 3, and 4. I do feel like something for you is going to be very enlightening for you. The interesting thing about awareness, the Emperor and the Empress, all of them are enlightened. There's circles all around their heads. So there definitely is significance on you being very empowered in this present moment. I'm also feeling the strength here as well. I do feel like your intuition is going to guide you because you're connecting with your higher self here as well, is what I'm getting, so that you can manifest with the Magician. Divine, can I have one more for this energy? One more. I feel something else here. Okay, so we have stand your ground coming in here. That Seven of Wands type of energy. I do feel like there is definitely something that you are aware of. I do feel that there are no blockages, you know, concerning you right now. I feel like there is full awareness of what it is you need to do. And I feel like at this time you are really truly getting ready to step in your power. You're about to manifest something. And I feel like this is something that you need to guard. You need to protect this. I feel like this is going to be very beneficial for you. And it's something very significant about you being silent here as well, moving in silence with this intuition. Divine, tell me about this intuition, please. Okay, so we have spiritual union coming here as well. As I said, you are connecting with that higher self here as well. We have 22, we had 33, we had 44. Yeah, these synchronicities are crazy at this moment. You are connecting with yourself in order to discover what it is you need to do. I feel like you're really about to achieve something here as well. Divine, clarify for me. We have power coming in, strength. This is definitely something that is very prominent at this time. That your higher self, that occult knowledge, that awareness, there's something you're getting ready to manifest. I feel like you have to align with yourself in order to do this versus what this is giving me. Definitely being guided in some way. And then we have prosperity begins at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, you're definitely being guided to do something. And I feel like moving forward with you connecting, with you really honing in on what it is you needed to discover about yourself. I feel like you really truly are about to unlock the shall we say, the gates of something very, very, shall we say, stable. Divine, tell me lastly about sacrifice here. Okay. So we have foundation and achievements. Okay. And then we have deception and envy. And what's interesting about 7 and 4, it rounds up to 11, and we have 12 here being that sacrifice. So 11 and 12 could be significant here as well. Once again, steps are being ordered for you here. I feel like once again, in correlation with that stand your ground, which is that 7 of Wands type of energy, we have the deception and envy here at the bottom of the deck. So I mean, not the bottom of the deck, but we have it here. So 7, so 77. So I feel like at this moment, something that you're getting ready to achieve, I feel like there could be envious, jealous eyes, concerning this. I feel like it's possible that what you're getting ready to do is something to be rivaled, something to be envied. I don't know why I feel that, but it does feel like that. I do feel like you're going to have people, a lot of people side-eyeing you, evil eye. Yeah, we have the heartache and loss here at the bottom of the deck. I do feel like there are going to be a lot of individuals within your energy who are going to be salty with this, with what you're getting ready to do, this sacrifice you're getting ready to make. Divine, lastly for me here, clarify one more time. Okay, and there you go, clarification. Okay, so we have truth coming out. Yeah, I feel like what you're getting ready to do, what you get with what you're getting ready to accomplish, this is given that rebirth type of energy that we were discussing earlier. I feel like you are about to rise from the ashes, rise from that place that people thought would not grow, but they didn't understand that that soil, it was very fertile because it was of your own making here as well. A phoenix rises from its own ashes. But there's also something here. But while you may work with people, you don't need people. It's also what I'm feeling with this type of energy. Once again, this is a solo type of journey. And we even have emotional withdrawal at this present moment with 8. So I do feel like at this moment, something is far beyond your emotions or even beyond your expectations here. Okay. Divine, what is the overall message here? Okay, and we literally have the Hangman coming out first here with the tarot, the light seers. Divine, tell me about this Hangman. I'm about to get to the nitty gritty of it, is what I feel. Yeah, 3 of Cups and the 3 of Swords. So 33 once again could be significant, and I also feel like that has something to do with what you are getting ready to attain. So clarification once again on the 3 of Cups type of energy. I feel like there's going to be envy. Yeah, there's definitely going to be envy surrounding what you're doing because people thought that for some reason, the dream that you had, what you wanted to do, people did not believe in it. Yeah. Divine, tell me more. Tell me more. We have the Wheel of Fortune. Something is definitely working out for you. I feel like you close one cycle out with multiple individuals, and I feel like the cycle that you're coming into, you're now going to get something that possibly was on hold, for you until you obtained a certain, shall we say, level of status or understanding or karma here with the 4 of Pentacles. Okay. Divine, what else with the Wheel of Fortune here? And then we have the magician. Yeah. So it seems like you're about to come into this space of manifestation, possibly those things that you once prayed about, like this time or this season could be yours. This could be the turnaround for you. Because I do feel like there is justice at play here. Not, some spooky type of thing. No, I feel like the fact that you possibly walked away from scenarios with peace just in order to gain enlightenment, clarity, understanding on who you are as an individual, and want to go after what you feel you're supposed to go after in this lifetime concerning your gifts. I do feel like you're getting ready to obtain that. And then we have the judgment here on the split. So yes, so this definitely is relative to some sort of karma. I do feel like you're about to get something that was being held back from you in some way. What else, Divine? And then we have the lovers coming out here. Divine, 5 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Divine, clarify the lovers here. 5 and 6 could be significant. All these chronological synchronicities. So the King of Wands. And Divine, tell me about the King of Wands and the lovers. Okay, so we have the death and the rebirth, and then we also have the Queen of Wands. Yes, so for you, connections, like your manifestations, like the way that you're creating, your sacral energy is very significant. Earlier we had the Empress and we had the Emperor. We now have the King of Wands as well as the Queen of Wands, and honestly, these are many versions at times of the Empress as well as the Emperor. I do feel like with the death and rebirth coming in to play once again, things about you are different, and once again, you're no longer the same. I do feel like for you, that connection that needed to happen first was with your higher self and your 3D self. And I feel like with coming into connection with those two, you were able to manifest King of Wands, Queen of Wands. There's been a change with the Magician here as well. The way you manifest, the way you create now is going to be full of passion. I feel like it's going to be a level of confidence and assurity there as well, that with whatever you're manifesting is getting ready to happen. There's a guarantee that there's no doubt in your mind that what you're doing, what you're aiming for, what your goals are aimed towards is something that you're meant to do. Your intuition has been leading you here. You feel like you've been getting synchronicities that have been leading you here. I do feel like those are things that you need to listen to. This is not going to be an easy journey. This is not going to be an easy manifestation, but something about you've already started to do it. You've already started to do a lot of the work. Why not see this thing through? Last few messages, Divine, please. Okay, so why not see it through? Ace of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. And then we also have the 8 of Pentacles, the Judgment, as well as the Hierophant. This is something that you're dedicated and destined to do within a particular work environment. This could be something of a spiritual nature, or you could just be using those advantages to your advantage. Okay, I feel like there's this connection, something about this type of connection, this type of vibe, this type of situation is working for you with the Hierophant, the Judgment, as well as the 8 of Pentacles. I feel like there was just something that you've accepted about your life. I feel like it's a positive acceptance with the 8 of Pentacles. I feel like this is something that you've also mastered. You've come into conjunction with something that you were lacking at one point in time. And I feel like that lack was your spiritual self, that awareness. I feel like there is a perfect and total union with all of those things without any intrusion of someone else. The only thing I feel here is a little envy and a little jealousy that has nothing to do with you. That's other people. But it's interesting how you can go off to your business, minding your business, accomplish those things that you said that you wanted to do without the help of others, and then there's envy and jealousy surrounding that. It's unbelievable. Okay, Divine, what else do we need to know? Confirm the reading, please. We have that King of Wands that's coming out again. Okay, not giving me Divine. What else? And then we have the Page of Pentacles. So I feel like we're stepping into that King of Wands energy where you are taking authority, where you are stepping in your power, where you are seeing things done. I feel like people are attracted to that, and it's possibly something that you're doing. You're going to receive an offer for. You're going to receive maybe a message to possibly collaborate with somebody. Queen of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles. So it's coming from the right place. Okay, Divine, Page of Pentacles. Okay, so we do have the lovers that's coming in here. I feel like there is a opportunity that you may have to choose to accept here with the lovers here as well. We have the justice. Something seems like it is fair and in alignment, just like we were saying earlier. So it's coming from the right place. So I do feel like this offer that you're getting ready to make is going to be something that is going to be very fulfilling for you. I feel like this is going to be a choice that, with the justice showing up at the bottom of the deck, is going to bring a lot of things into balance for you. Maybe in a place where your life did once lack some form of balance. This could be financial as well, with the Page of Pentacles, coming here. Divine, what else? With the lovers, Page of Pentacles, King of Wands. We have the King of Swords. And Divine, what else? We have the Death. So there's other changes that are soon to happen here as well, because I do feel like it's going to take you going through maybe different types of spiritual awakenings, dark night of the soul, to possibly achieve what you need to achieve. I feel like there's something that you also can no longer ignore. Yeah, with the Death coming here, there's something that you no longer can ignore. I feel like there's something that you have to accept in its totality, with the King of Swords and with the Death, because the King of Swords is giving me something that you are choosing to accept. Okay, swearing an oath could be significant here as well. Divine, tell me about this King of Swords. We have the Temperance. And tell me about the Temperance concerning this King of Swords. Yeah, Six of Cups. This is something that you're definitely coming into balance with. I feel like there's something that you've had to just honestly accept. Six of Cups, the Temperance, as well as the King of Swords, Death. Changes are significant for you here as well. Maybe a plan that you thought of or have been thinking about maybe for quite some time. You've had to hone in on it, and you had to edit it with this King of Swords. I feel like you had to look at something with a fine-tooth comb before you put it into action. And I feel like once you got it, maybe you got the meaning of it, how it feels to you, maybe once you got that, you were able to put it into action here with the Death coming into place. Divine, lastly, tell me about the Death here. Because I feel like regardless of what's happening, there's something that you're about to get your flowers in some way, is also what I'm feeling. With the Five of Cups. Divine, tell me about the Five of Cups and with the Death. Okay, and there you have it. We have the Four of Swords. I feel like there's people, after all of the changes that you go through and the changes that you make, there are people who are going to want a truce with you. They're going to want a truce with you. They're going to want peace with you. They're going to want to make things right with you. Because once again, I feel like something that a lot of you are getting ready to achieve is going to be very abundant for you. And I feel like this is going to be something that you're going to be able to have with you for a very long time. But I feel like in this vein and in this space, without you even knowing it, you are proving a lot of people wrong while they are quietly singing your praises. Okay? Pisces Soul Tribe, that was your reading. Hopefully this message resonates with you in some way, shape, form, or fashion, and you're able to take something from it that you could use. Of course, if there's anything you need from me, you can find those details down below in the description box, and that includes our sponsor, Psychic Source, to help you get unstuck. Okay? Using my unique code JMarian, up to 40 minutes for $19.80. Those details are also down below in the description box. And as always, my good people, remember to conquer this day, and see you in the network. Bye, guys.